class 9th, we will continue with chapter number 10, Marketing and Sales Department, or Marketing and Sales. Now in the last video, I have explained you the meaning of marketing and selling or sales. To revise, marketing means any activity which aims or which focuses at attaining the desired goals and objectives of the firm, but providing maximum customer satisfaction. All right. Marketing is a very wide concept because it starts much before the production process and it keeps on going on in the economy even after the selling or even after the sales of the product. Correct? It does not end with sale. Coming to selling. Selling is a narrow concept because it just aims at selling the goods and services. It starts after the production process and it ends with the ultimate selling. In marketing, we pay full attention on the customer satisfaction, but in selling, we do not keep any attention on the customer's satisfaction. The seller is just focused on selling its products, whereas in the marketing, it is a wide concept because the whole management is focused on the customer satisfaction and then to the profit earning. All right, so in this video we will do functions of marketing and sales department. Now see children, supposingly there is a company, there is a company, correct? Now in that a company we have two departments. We have two departments. First is first is marketing department, and then we have is sales department or selling department. Correct. Now as in your school, as in the school, there are different departments. Correct. Means there is an accounts office who maintains all the records of fees, and there are your class teachers who maintain the other informations regarding the student. Correct. In the same manner, in the company there are two departments, that is marketing and sales department. The marketing department keeps all the records of the employees. Correct. And sales department, it keeps all the records of the selling of the products. Correct. So we will do the functions, that what are the functions of these two departments collectively. All right. First is marketing research. Children, in the last video also I have taught you that marketing starts much before the production process, because firstly we do a survey. We need to do a survey. What survey? See, marketing research. In order to make good sales, it is necessary to know and understand the needs and expectations of customers. What are the needs of the customers? What are their expectations? So it is very important to know them. Marketing research is a systematic and scientific process of investigating into all aspects of marketing. Means that there are like questions. There are questions like, what should be the price of the product? Correct. What should be the type of the product? What should be the quality? What should be the quantity? So all such questions are solved by the marketing department. How? By doing this research, by doing this marketing research. Now after we have done the marketing research, we have product planning and development. Now after we have taken a full survey, now we will plan our product and we will develop it. Correct. The marketing department is responsible for the planning and development of a new product from time to time. The generation of ideas for new products, analysis and screening of ideas, test marketing of new products, etc. These are the major steps in product planning and development. All right. The physical product is designed and produced by the production department. Now see, there is a production department. There is a production department who produces or develops the ultimate product. Product planning and development also involves decisions about the package, about the brand name, and the level of the product. So all these are kept in mind after the survey is done, and we plan our product and we develop our product. Third is pricing. Very important. Now after we have done the survey, after we have planned how our product is going to be, how our product is going to look, we will develop it. Means we will produce it, we will make it. Now after we have produced our product, the third step is to price it, to put a certain price on that product. Now pricing involves decisions about the list price of the product, discounts if any to be allowed on the list price. A sound pricing policy should be attractive. Now see, if there are any policies that we will give a certain discount on the product, then what should be there? It should be in a very attractive manner. Correct. It should be in a very attractive manner that the customers are actually attracted by our discount policies. Now after pricing is done, fourth is promotion. Now you have planned your product, you have developed it, you have put a certain price on that product. Now fourth is promotion. Promotion means that you have to now promote this product in the market. The customers are not aware of your product, so therefore you have to grab the attention of the customers to make them ultimate consumers. Correct. You have to grab the attention of the customers to make your ultimate consumers. So for this, what you will do? You will do all the techniques that are possibly available in the market. You will do door-to-door selling. Means you are going to go or you will set up a team of 2 or 5 or certain number of people, and you will tell them to target such and such areas that go and promote this product to the people. This might help you. Correct. Fifth is selling. Selling is what? Selling is the heart of marketing. Selling is the heart of marketing means, underline this line, that selling is the heart of marketing. Why? Because you have made the product, you have priced it, you have promoted it, but if selling is not there, then all this hard work of yours will go waste. So selling is the heart of marketing, because the purpose of marketing is to ultimately sell the product and gain profit. If not profit, but selling the product at a certain price, so that either there is no loss, okay, or there is profit, or there is no loss and no profit situation. Last is distribution. Now distribution involves choices of channel of distribution and physical distribution of goods. Channel of distribution means that what will be the mode of distribution. How are you going to distribute the product in the market? Correct. Choice of distribution channel means deciding whether the firm will directly sell its product or will engage middlemen for this product. Means that how you are going to sell the product in the market. You are going to directly sell it, or you want some salesmen, or you want some middlemen in the selling process or in the distribution process. Like example, door-to-door selling. Correct. Vending machines are there, chain stores are there. This is your direct. Correct. This is your direct distribution. Indirect is that there are agents, there are distributors, there are wholesalers. These all are agents. Correct. So this is distribution. Now we have discussed about the functions of marketing and sales department. Correct. This finishes the chapter. Alright, this finishes the chapter. In the next video, we will start with the new chapter. Alright, till then take care. Bye-bye.